play calling confuses me, and I will take blame for this. That I shouldn't be confused. I should ask a question, because what I have been told, and I saw it a few weeks ago, and I went, "Oh, that's confusing to me," because Gary Kubiak, I'm pleading stupidity on a few things today. Gary Kubiak was going to call the plays. Right. We know that Rick Dennison's up in the press box. So my assumption was that Rick Dennison was sitting down a play to Gary Kubiak, and he was making a decision whether to go with that. What I saw was Gregg Knapp calling the plays, because I wasn't paying that much attention to the sideline. I saw him with the card in front of him calling the plays, and I went, really? So then your belief, I think, is the same as mine, that he's getting input from both Dennison and Kubiak, and then he's calling a play.
Yeah, I think it's a four-headed monster. I think Dennison is making a suggestion to Kubiak. Kubiak is calling the play, and then Gregg Knapp is relaying the play into Peyton, who might change the play.
Well, here's where I have a real problem. Adam Gase told me last year, and if you watch last night's game, I think Adam Gase and Jay Cutler are trying to decide who can grow the longest beard. Because now Adam Gase, who's a young man, had a beard last night. And I thought, well, maybe it's
a thing.
Yeah. Adam Gase always told me, now keep in mind this was with a hurry up and wait offense, and that's what I call it. They would hurry up, and then Peyton would look at everything, and then they'd wait.
Take the play clock down to zero almost.
Yeah. So it was not a genuine hurry up and keep moving offense. Generally, except if you're in a 2-minute offense, they were hurrying to the line of scrimmage to keep opposing teams from bringing in substitutes, and he'd look over the defense. Here's where I have the issue. Gase told me that the first thing he had to do was get the play in, that Peyton wanted it immediately. Well, they're now huddling up. You know, we come back to this. They're huddling up a lot. Is there time for plays to be coming from Dennison through Kubiak to Knapp? I don't think so. Really. So who's really calling the plays? We don't have a solution. We don't know whether Peyton is, because Peyton always said to me, he was not trying to get into a good play. He was always trying to get out of a bad play. And what he meant like that was if they stacked the line, he wasn't going to run the ball. He wasn't going to run the ball.
Right.
If he saw two defensive backs, he would be more inclined to take them out of a pass and into a run play. So whatever your terminology might be, he was moving plays. So how much of the time is Kubiak calling the plays? How much of the time is Dennison calling plays? How much of the time is Knapp calling plays? And how much of the time is Peyton calling plays?